Hi YouTube, how are you doing today? Because I'm doing good. Now, let me check back with you. If you haven't watched all my videos or the previous one about the time that my cousin sucked my man's, then I need you to and go back and make sure you watch that video because you don't want to miss any of the tea that was already spilled. Now, today, I'm going to be talking about some totally different stuff than I've ever talked about before. It has nothing to do with me and my sexuality and like who I've messed with and like that. So get y'all seatbelts on and be ready because today I'm going to tell you about the time that this boy that I liked, that I was messing with, stole a car and we crashed it. So when I was like 16 or 17, let me tell y'all, I was hot in the ass. Like, I really like wanted to be free, smoke weed, have a good time, hang out with boys, all that. So one night, this boy that I like was cool with, that I kind of like had a little crush on and stuff, had hit me up and was like, you want to come get me so we can ride and smoke? I'm like, cool, you know what I mean? Like, this gonna be us by ourselves. We finna do this. Like, I'm finna get it in and I'm finna my business, you know. So he picks me up, so like we riding around getting it and we smoking or whatever and like we passing the police and stuff, and I can tell he's getting like not like scared but like getting a little agitated, like he's worried. So I'm like, what's the issue? Like, you picked me up, this your car, blah blah blah. So then he basically tells me like, this is not my car. Hold on. Who the fuck car is it if it's not yours? Like, I'm confused. Like, what do you mean it's not your car? Like, so then he tells me that like he got it from a friend and they got it from another friend. Basically, bitch, he stole the motherfucking car and had me riding in that bitch with him. Like, no. Like, but my dumb old Google ass is like,
yeah, like you really stole the car? Like, oh my goodness.
Like, really, bitch? I'll look back at that bitch and be like, what was you thinking? So we riding, getting in, like I said, and I didn't get out the car. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, so we riding and getting it or whatever, and then we get to a part in my town where like it's a lot of curbs in this area we're driving. So he don't have a license, alright, so he don't drive like how like I would drive, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm 16, 17, you know, I had my license of my own car and stuff, you know. So, like, we get to a part where the curb is sharp and it was dark and you can't see, like, the curb. So, he's flying down this road, y'all. And I'm telling him, like, slow your ass down. Like, what is you doing? Like, I'm not trying to lose my fucking life. Like, what? So then he's flying, y'all, flying. And at this point, oh, I forgot, we had picked up his cousin. So, we all three riding together, you know. Flying, missed the fucking curb and goes in the fucking woods, y'all. Like, we flew, when it happened so fast, like we into the fucking woods. So then I'm like, he tries to back the car out and I'm like, dumbass, you're not gonna be able to back the car out. Like, what the fuck? That's stupid. Like, you're not gonna be able to back the car out. Come on. My door is stuck by the tree. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get the fuck out the car? Like, so he gets out the car, him and his cousin,
and he starts running, like, without me. Like, without me. Like, bitch, you picked me up to come with you, and you fucking not gonna wait for me?
Like, and we hear the police sirens coming. We hear them coming. Like, somebody done called the police and said we was flying down the road. Somebody done said we done crashed. We hear them. Like, so I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, what is my mom and dad gonna do when they find out I'm out here trying to be a little fucking hoe and ride around with a nigga, a jailbird? Like, come on now. So, like, I end up getting out the car. I think I crawled through the window or something. Like, and they're all way like halfway down the street. So I start running towards them. Like,
wait for me.
Like, what the fuck? And like, he's like, be quiet. So we go. Okay. The police is like almost to us. We can see it. So we have to run to this park that's right by where we were. And we run to the park. I'm hiding under the picnic table, which is the police shining their lights to look and see where the fuck the people went, because obviously they done seen the car just sitting there. So this motherfucker forgets his phone in the car and is like, I'm gonna go back and get it. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not going to jail. I was a kid then, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I didn't know that if I would've got in trouble, I probably got probation or something, you know, because I had nothing to do with that. But they might have sent my black ass to juvie. I don't know. But, like, what are you doing? Like, so he goes back and gets the phone. Comes back all sweating, like tripping. So we have no ride. Like, we went to go knock on his uncle's door because his uncle lived like a few blocks away from where we were. No answer, no nothing. So I'm like, what are we gonna do? If I call my mom, it's gonna be over with. So like, I had to think of a lie of like how I was gonna call her and tell her to come get me at like 2:30 in the fucking morning. So I call my mom. She comes and she's on her way to get us or whatever. And she gets there and I'm scared as hell, like don't even want to come from underneath the table because I think it might be the police. So I come, oh, it's my mom, okay. We get in the car and I tell him like, you can get in the car but your cousin's not coming. Like that has nothing to do with me. So he didn't give a fuck. He told his cousin like, bro, you got to find your old motherfucking way on. Like real shit. So he gets in the car with me. We go to my house and I lie and tell my mom that like we was riding with some people and that basically we got put out the car and we was over here and we needed a ride and my car was at home. So I was this close to going to fucking jail. Like this close. In my mind. Like that's Grand Theft Auto and I'm an accessory. Like come on now. Really? So that concludes my story time for today. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification button next to the subscribe button so you can make sure every time I post, you're on my page watching my videos. And once again, I want to thank everyone. And that's all for Kiki Time with Kiki. Have a great day.